Alrighty, y'all. Well, day 27. Out here getting our walk done. It's kind of like off and on drizzling, but it's kind of starting to pick up a little bit. So instead of going 2 miles a day, we'll go ahead and just do that original mile and a half. Well, I guess not original. Original, we're doing 1 mile. But so that mile and a half loop we did for week number 2. We are going to go ahead and just do that today. There's the good old cemetery over there. We're just passing that thing up. And yeah, man, so slept all right. Not too bad. There's some thunderstorms and stuff, and the dog was having some issues, so I had to get up a couple times for that. Because my little Pitty's a giant chicken, and she does not like loud noises. So that is what it is when it comes to having a dog. Some of them are just chicken littles. But so today it's going to be chest day. Excited for that. Chest feels healthy, nice and not sore. So I'm ready to hit that for sure. And then I think today I might take a day off from doing all the yard work. Not quite sure yet. I might just fill in that trench and fucking call it good. Since I got that balance pipe in. Kind of want to go get a haircut. I got to go to Harbor Freight. Go pick up a concrete mixer for later on this week. I think I might just go ahead and go do that. And yeah, freaking I think today is going to be an easy day today. I don't want to tire myself out too much before having to hit chest. I don't want another bad workout this often, so because it is inhibiting the gains. But anyways, I'm gonna finish up this walk, and then I'll see y'all later in the gym for chest. So real fast, a little different start here to the workout, a little bit earlier than normal. So today is chest day, but real fast, I am joining Bucked Up's ambassador program. So basically they kind of give me a promo code and a couple links to their shop and everything. And if you guys use the links, use the promo code, basically I get a little percentage kickback eventually. Don't know how much or how it really works yet. I got to finish going through their little information, little course class things that they have on their thing. But I am signed up. At the end of this video, in the description, I'm going to go ahead and put the promo code and the links down there. So if you guys are looking for like pre-workout, BCAAs, a couple different little stacks, and whatnot, they do offer more than that. I just am not familiar yet with their entire catalog. I have to learn all their supplement line as part of this as we go on. So I will be doing that as well. But they do also have some apparel and stuff, so there is links. I'm not sure how much the promo code gives us an off percentage. I'm going to assume probably like 10% or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, freaking, I just want to let you all know that I'm going to be doing that and whatnot. And I take it every single day. I love their woke. I'm actually going to be trying their BAMF, which is another nootropic workout. So see if I get a little more focused and whatnot with that. But currently the normal woke AF, it's a high stim. I really enjoy it. The stimulus from it isn't super jittery and like anxious feeling or anything. But you do feel like it's time to like put some work in. So I do enjoy it for that. So I'm assuming their nootropic will be even better. So since it is something I use daily, as well as their BCAAs, I use their Racked every single day. I've used it now for a couple months along with the pre-workout. I am comfortable with going ahead and saying, hey, you know, you guys should give this stuff a try. Because personally, I really enjoy it.
I use it every day. So with that, I'm gonna back the company 100%, as well as it's manufactured in the United States. So that there is also a big benefit. But anyways, enough talking and jabbing. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up to start chest, which will be incline bench. I think 195 pounds is where I'll see you guys at after my warm-up sets. So I will be back. So, got the incline set up. We hit 95 for 10. We hit 145 for 10 for our 2 warm-up sets. Last week I did 195 for 5x10. Felt pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can make the jump to 200. I got my little 2.5s out there to make 200 pounds for the Smith bar. So let's see what we got here. Woo! Feels awesome. So, it's 1 set down. We got 4 more to go. Should be able to crush those. That felt actually pretty nice and solid, nice and controlled. So, nice good pump going already. But I'll see you once these are done and we go to flat bench. We hit 5 sets at 200 on the incline. On the 5th set, we failed on rep 9. Not bad. I'm okay with that. I'll probably try for 205 next week since I hit 10 reps on the other 4. So I'm okay with that. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to flat bench. Got 205 on the bar. That's what it says I did last week on the board. So we're going to go for 5 sets of 10 here. I'm not too worried about moving up on this today. We know this isn't like near a max or anything. We're just working in volume. And I think 205 is probably going to feel really good today after hitting 200 on the incline. So let's go ahead and get this done. But what is your guys' opinions on pre-workouts? Should you take them? Should you not? Going to be a struggle on set 4 and 5. It's going to be great. But do you think the caffeine overall inhibits your pump? Does it make you guys too jittery? Like, do you not feel any effects from it? So, me personally, I enjoy pre-workouts. I like that caffeine bump. It never seems to really affect my pumps. I do know if you have too much caffeine, things like that, it'll affect your pump because the veins aren't going to dilate and everything. They're actually a vasoconstrictor. So it actually decreases blood flow to the muscles if you're consuming too much caffeine and whatnot. But for the most part for me, I feel like right around 300 milligrams of caffeine in pre-workout works out great. Unless I'm taking like an extra like pump enhancer or something like that, and I could go up around like 400 before it really starts affecting my pumps. But once I start exceeding like 400, man, oh man, I can't focus for crap at that point. I'm just like, dude, I just gotta go, like, I gotta run home and back and then I'll work out or something. Like, caffeine definitely gets aggressive to me after a while. But what's your guys' opinion on it? So with that little thought, drop your opinion down in the comments on that question. And what's your opinions and thoughts? Or maybe some science journals or something referring to it that I should read. But I'm going to do 4 more sets on the flat bench. Then we'll go ahead and we'll be back for the next movement here. On to seated pullovers. I'm going to use the short bar today instead of the wide bar. Get a little closer in. I feel a little more outer pec engagement the closer I am compared to here to here. So we'll go ahead and give those a shot today. Again, I like doing these because it really hits that upper lat area as well as hitting the outer edge of my chest and lower pec. Since I don't do much lower pec work per se, don't really need it in my opinion because of things like this. But I do feel adding in a little bit of lats on your chest day is a good thing because a big, thick, strong lat is always going to help with your bench press and just pressing movements overall. So working it as a secondary accessory movement on your chest day, in my opinion, is always going to be beneficial. So let's go ahead and hit these things. So, what type of accessory movements do you guys like to do on like your chest days? That's not just isolating your pectoral muscles. Do you like to do tries with it? Do you like to do a little bit of lats with it? Do you like to do a little bit of front delt with it? Or even medial delt, I guess in some cases you could be doing. Or do you like to do something opposing to it? So like a rear delt or just full on rows to engage the lats. Like what's your guys' preference for accessory work on your chest days other than your compound movements? But with that, I'm gonna finish these things up and then we'll be back. So done with them pullovers. Now we're gonna go ahead and move into seated across the chest press, incline, so that way we can hit that upper intersection of the pec. And at least I like doing them like this. That's where I feel it at. What's your guys' opinion about trying to target specific areas? Let's say these, unique variations of a press or a pull or whatever, target a small little spot because you can feel it contract harder. Do you think it's actually effective? I think it is. Like, maybe not at the point to where I'm at now, where more or less I'm just trying to start from block zero again. But definitely, say here in like a year and a half or something, I think they're extremely effective. When you're really trying to dial in a specific shape or area of a muscle, I 100% think that they're effective. At least changing in the way the muscle appears. Now, whether or not you're actually putting on muscle tissue in that area, who knows? That's a whole different argument. But I do feel like you can sculpt and position the muscle in such a way that these exercises are effective when you're doing them. So, and I also moved the weight up this week from 40 pounds to 50. Woo! And boy, oh boy, that is heavy. May not actually be ready for that yet. We'll see how set number 2 goes, and if we have to drop the weight back down to 40, because those feel You know what? We're just gonna go down to 40. I'm trying to think too much about the movement and keeping the arm stabilized under that much load that I can't really concentrate and contract the chest the way I should be. So I'm just going to take the ego out of it, stop bro lifting the exercise there. Sometimes we got to check ourselves. You got to make sure you're being humble about what you're doing. So can I move the weight? Obviously. Am I moving it effectively? And am I going to get a better workout from it being 10 pounds lighter? Probably, most definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that back to 40. And I'll be back for cable flies, which is what we're going to finish up on today. And I'll see you then. So we're done with those seated flies. Those things have tore me up. But we got flies to do, cable crunches to do. Still at 20 pounds on the incline fly. Not going to go up. And I think they're still going to feel pretty effective, but we're going to find out right now on this first set on how they're feeling. And I'm pretty sure, as long as I take these nice and controlled here, yep, just like this, all that time under tension. Ooh. Can really feel the chest stretching out. All the blood rushing into it. That's definitely what we want. Now, these are kind of excessively slow, but I don't think I can do effective sets at 30 at the moment. Probably next week though. Ooh. Oh. Whew. Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting up there. May not be lean and skinny yet, but we're definitely getting some chest back. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the last 4 sets of these. Then we'll go ahead and hit cable crunches. We'll be done.